Welcome back to my channel Pinetop Projects. Last time we finished the exterior of the workbench, so now we go ahead and do the interior. These are the supports for the drawers. As you can see, I marked the spots where the screws from the fitting goes in. So when I fix them to the main frame, I don't put the screw where the screws from the fitting go, so they don't hit each other. And I put a notch at both ends, so this fits nice and snugly, as you can see. And yeah, I also marked the direction, so I exactly know where's the front, so I don't actually accidentally put it in another spot. And now we go ahead and do the bodies of the drawers, and I will only screw them together, and I cut pieces to size already when I made the grooves for the main frame and cut the panels at my wife's place. So now I only need to screw them together. Next up of the agenda are the fronts of the drawers, and because I don't want to have a handle which sticks out, I decided to go with holes, and I put a bevel on both sides, So I drill them out with a hole saw, and later I will grout the edges. Looks like we finished the interior of the bench. This looks great so far. Now it comes to the bench top. I have the vise here. Found it at Thai Carpenter. The go-to address here in Thailand, if you look for something like Western, European, American style workbenches, this is the supplier for the hardware. Here you see, the drawers, they're just working fine. Still have to arrange the stuff, but we are ready to go for the bench top. So the game plan for the bench top is the bench top will sit inside this frame. So my plan is to make a support at that side and at that side. Later the vise push against it so it doesn't have too less support at that side. The second thing is, as you can see, I have here some 2x2. It's not exactly 2x2, but they call it 2x2. In fact, it is 4.2 centimeter. And this will be the pieces for the bench top itself, this both. And the smaller one, they will make the plate for the vise and the counter plate on the side, so that you have this flush like 12 centimeter, which will be around 3 layers of the wood, so you have a good even pressure. Gives me the possibility to drill the hole for the vise in the panel and have the support from the inside, from the support, from the outside for the pieces wood I cut in between. And I will do it all dry at first because I want to do the bench docks. Therefore I need something like a cross support, and I will half lap them in the subframe, which will build with the supports and the weights for the bench docks. And it's only a rough plan, because if my workshop expands, I normally would use this one only as a workbench. But for the time being, I think about to put at this side like an insert where I can put like the circular saw or the router or the jigsaw, so I have like a stable work table to work on it. But therefore I need to know the measurements for the rails, so that the bench docks don't interfere with the inlay from the machine. So at first I will build this support and this support. I will only fix it with screws. Later it will be glued, and then I start to fill up this entire place with 2x2. And when I'm satisfied, I will do the support for the vise at both sides. And yeah, that's enough for the moment. The rest we will see as we go on. So first thing, make the supports. Put it in that you get a rough idea. So it will sit like that, and later I put the bench top and I will screw it from the bottom and I plan not to glue it to the sides, so later I will be able to remove the bench top. Something happens accidentally, don't ruin my bench, only my bench top. This is my support, and I want that the screw goes like 13mm into the side panel, which is 18. Gives me plenty room to not screw through the panel. And I tape the drill so that I exactly know how deep to drill to sink it in. And later I will pre-drill it with a 4mm. Then screw it in the side panel. outside support is in place. Now I cut the pieces for the bench, and then I hope it will turn out well. So, that's what I'm going for. There's a shadow, but this is nice and tight. And this one too. And I saw it a little bit inside, so on the top it is nicely tight, but at the side still has a little bit of air, so it still can a little bit move and adjust. Yeah. This is not a gap, this is the height difference, you can see. So I'm fine with that. Yeah, looks quite nice. Maybe have to adjust here or there, but that looks good. So, cut all the pieces for the bench top. The last one I tapered a little bit, so when I glue them together, I hope this will put some pressure on the rest to make it more tight. And until now I'm quite sure that it will work that way. We will see. I put a mark, see, all over the place, and I numbered the pieces so that I know which part comes where. And now I prepare the vise. It will go on this side. So I want to make the vise like 12 centimeters deep between these two frames. And I will drill the vise around here. And later, when I glued it together, I will not glue this one, because when I want to change something at the bench top, for example to exchange it or something like that, I not just tap with a hammer at the back side from this part, and then it will come off, and then I just can pull off the bench top. So if something bad happens, like I'm sewing inside it, or it's worse damage, then I just can replace it. Sounds like a good plan. I guess for today I will stop. So surely, very fast, the next rain will come in. Yes, I guess that wraps up this episode. So next time when we see us, I will do the dry assembly of the vise, make the last parts I need, and hopefully finish the workbench. So hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you soon.